If you're a top student in high school and you want to make some serious money from tutoring, there's a harsh reality that you need to face. And that reality is that you have no idea how to present. You have no idea how to talk to people. Have no idea how to teach. And this is going to be the limiting factor from you converting your good student skills into someone that's able to teach. When I was running my tutoring business, the best tutor that I had was someone who scored a 31. So in Victorian terms, that's someone who's almost bang average. They're slightly above the average for the whole of the state. And this person was my best teacher, not because of the scores that he got, not because of the intelligence that he had before he started teaching. It was because of his ability to communicate. Now you might be thinking, whoa, Adrian, isn't that something that you're just born with? Aren't you just born with the ability to teach and present? Absolutely not, because it's a trained skill that I had to train for my own business when I started posting my face on social media and started building up my tutoring brand. And also to note as well, I absolutely sucked at presenting before I started my business and even at the start of my business. If you scroll all the way to the bottom of the YouTube channel, you will see so many absolutely poor videos of me presenting. But of course, you get better over time and you can just practice more. But these 3 tips I'm going to give you in this video are not necessarily just to practice more. They're going to be 3 unconventional tips that I used to help me get better at presenting almost instantly. Now, the first one is purpose. You have to have a purpose behind not only whatever you present, but every single sentence that you say. So if you look back at this video, I try very specifically to include that sentence for a reason. It could be a hook, it could be a connection into the 3 points, it could just be a small word that I use. Everything has a purpose, and when you say things, things should have a purpose behind it as well. Now, the idea behind this is that you condense what you say to only include the important parts, and that's going to emphasize the points that you're trying to get across. The second tip is start moving around. If you're standing up and presenting and you're moving around, you're pacing as you go, it exudes confidence. Even if you're not confident, it exudes confidence. As you can see, I'm recording this video, I'm slowly pacing around because I'm really comfortable when I'm standing up. But if I had to sit down and record this, I would absolutely dread my life and I wouldn't want to record this video. This could also mean small things like head tilts, it could mean hand gestures, whatever you need to feel like you're in your element and you feel confident, that's what you should be doing. Make it natural. Don't fake moving around. Don't fake using hand expressions. Just do what you would do in normal conversation. The third tip is arguably the most important, but it's having genuine expertise behind what you're saying. And genuine expertise doesn't come from just scoring well for the subject or just doing a little bit of research about a topic. It comes from proof that you know the ins and outs behind everything about that. You can explain any single thing that is asked about that topic.